do you like most about your local area?
Oh, we've got two clubs, Vianney and the Lower.
The good things are just like I have a load of mates that I used to run about with down here and mess about, and we used to play Rapidors and all when you were young.
Yeah, I have good crack with mates, play football on the green, on the pitch or in the hall in there.
You know, I came to Northern Ireland by coincidence. First of all, I wanted to find unemployment abroad. I left Poland. The recruitment agency sent me to live in Northern Ireland, and that's how I came to live right here. First of all, it was quite difficult because I couldn't understand people. It was quite difficult to understand the local accents and local slangs, but I'm living 6 years in Belfast right now and I can't complain. It's pretty good.
Have you noticed any major changes lately in your local area?
There's been a few immigrants moving in from all different cultures, like Romanians, Chinese, Polish.
Lived in this street my whole life, and I've only really started noticing changes with Romanians living here.
How do you feel about people from different cultures coming to live in your area?
I don't really feel bad about it or good about it.
Are there any positives that can be drawn from it?
How about the shops and all, they open up?
There's been a few shops open, like the Bangor supermarket, the mini market Prague as well, and they've opened a car wash over there, which looks like they're making good business in.
Do you not think this car wash itself would be a bit useful?
The negatives of it are, is we used to have our bonfires in there, and the positive of it is my ma gets free washes off them.
What's this wee shop over here? Do you know anything about it?
Bangladesh, whatever you call it.
Aye.
Never shop in it, never will.
Do you know what it is though?
It's all Asian stuff.
Were they always here whenever you grew up?
No.
What was here?
Internet cafe.
What did you prefer better, that or the internet cafe?
Internet cafe. That used to be a bar, and it was better there than Demons, in my opinion. Like.
There has been a large migration of different nationalities into this area over the past 2 to 3 years, and I don't think a lot of the local residents, whether it be young people or adults, were prepared for that. So what you've seen is a change in terms of the number of shops or the different types of shops on this road, different families moving into here, and people who are living already in social housing see or perceive that these people are taking their houses, taking their jobs and taking their benefits. So that's something that needs to be challenged.
Have you been doing many cultural awareness projects in any of your local youth clubs?
No, it's a Disgrace project, that's what you call it, this project we're doing now. It's about all different cultures and the positive and negatives of the impact of what it's had.
Have you learned anything that you didn't know before since taking part in the course?
I learned that there's like over 10 different cultures around just in this area, so I'm wondering how much there is all over the Ormeau Road.
We have become very cosmopolitan. There's people from many nationalities living in the area, but it has created problems, and we can't deny that. We know there is serious problems and they have to be addressed. I think the people of this area are very tolerant. They've been welcoming to other nationalities. If this had been in other parts of the city, there would have been trouble. We know that. We've seen it in other parts of the city where people have been attacked and driven out of their homes. Thankfully, this hasn't happened in this area, and I think it's a testament to the people, the good people that live here who are welcoming. But there is a certain level that you reach that people want things to be put right, and I think we're reaching that level.
Do you like some of the food, what we get around the new shops around here?
No, because I don't know why.
Have you ever tasted any?
No. Yes. I thought their food. You
get it? Did you like that curry?
Yes.
Well, then you got some. They bought that out of that shop, you know.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice. Do you like milk?
Yep.
You can get 2 litres of milk in there for 99p. What's your favourite food out there?
I've got to say, butter sausages.
A lot of young people feel threatened by the unknown, and that they feel that that these people are coming in and taking over their area or their turf as such. Having said that, when you delve deeper into it, a lot of it is about ignorance and not understanding what's actually going on. For example, they have a great awareness and appreciation of different cultural aspects such as food, and sometimes some of the shopping and business aspects, but there are differences and challenges being faced by the young people in this area.
Do you play like any sports running with any Asians, Indians or Chinese, or would there be many local young people that you would sort of hang about with or play sports with or anything from those different communities?
No, not really. Well, one of them scored a cracker goal against me on the top of Belfast Avenue. It was a fluke. He scored a volley in the top corner. I don't know how he did it. So it's really only encounter with him.
Well, we have a problem in this area with houses of multiple occupation where people have come in, bought the homes up, and now we have a transient population that are moving through the area. I think it's detrimental to the Lower Ormeau. We were once a settled community, families orientated, where everyone knew each other. Now that's all changed.
Is there issues of overcrowding in some of the houses?
Yes, there is definitely up in the Hotley lands and then Belfast Avenue as well.
I was told a story earlier on in the week where one of the landlords had made a surprise visit to his property and he found that there was 40 people living in it. Now it was supposed to be a family of 6, but this seems to be the norm in the area this past 6 months.
I was walking down the street the other day and as we said, we've seen 27 of them all in the one house.
Have you a different attitude now towards these different communities than you did before?
Well, at the start when they moved in, they were more like, who are these and what are they going to be like? But some are working in the car wash, they're making money, they're trying to make a better living for them. But I've heard stories that some are stealing clothes as well, but there's rumours as well, so that might be not true.
You know, right now I feel like I'm a part of a Belfast community because I came to live here nearly 6 years ago. Basically, I came to Northern Ireland by coincidence because a recruitment agency sent me from Poland to Northern Ireland, and then I decided, because first of all I landed in Moira. I've been living in Moira, which is 20 miles from Belfast, and then I said, Moira was quite not really good place to live because there was nothing happening actually, so I decided to move to Belfast and stay here for a while, and I really loved it. I like people, I love the whole city, and decided to stay here for longer. The main issue, I think, is still a language barrier will be the biggest one. If you can't speak local language and if you can't communicate with people, you can't have many friends and you can feel isolated. So I think that's the main issue.
No doubt there are bad elements in many communities. Do you feel that the whole community would be like that?
No, I reckon some will not be.
And you say there are good and bad people in all communities?
Yeah.
People in the area are aware of the problems that exist. I've been trying to have those problems addressed, but there are other people, especially up in Stormont and in Westminster, that have to play their part. It can't be left to a local council. We can't solve it on our own.
A lot of it's about education and information awareness. A lot of young people are told things because they hear it on the street or from their friends or from parents, but it's actually what I call a lack of education or information awareness. So what really needs to be done is it needs to be challenging the stereotypes and prejudices that these young people are hearing on the street.